here we go, and we are live. To anyone tuning in, thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate it. I will apologize here at the start. There was no stream earlier today. Once again, I'm still sick. Honestly, I feel fine. It's just I keep coughing, man. Like last night, dude, I was up all night coughing. And so I literally just slept pretty much the whole day today. And then I posted a video today. It was a clip from one of the streams. So I'm like, I threw that up instead of streaming. But I was thinking, I'm like, you know what, man, I miss doing these night streams. So I'm like, I'm gonna fire up a night stream tonight. Again, I'll be coughing and stuff. So I'll be muting periodically for like a cough button while we're streaming here. But for the most part, we should be good. And what we're doing tonight is something I've been wanting to do for a little while now. We've been doing a bunch of different streams. We've honestly been like all over the place with this stuff we've been doing. I mean, and again, that's like the point of this channel. I don't want it to narrow down like we were doing. A Mail, thank you for tuning in. When I was giving like the 1,000 subscriber speech, you guys were all freaking out about. I'm like, one of the big points of emphasis I want my channel to be is have it be about everything. I don't want to be just one specific thing. Like, I don't want to just shiny hunt. I don't want to just open packs. I don't want to just do playthroughs. I don't want to just do Pokemon Go. I want to do everything there is to do with Pokemon. And one thing we typically find ourselves doing is overlapping a lot of things. For instance, we are playing Pokemon, I don't know, Scarlet and Violet, and we're shiny hunting. And while we're shiny hunting, we're talking about different cards and all that different kinds of stuff. Jacket, thank you for tuning in. Caught a shiny Vaporeon in Scarlet. Hey, a wild Vaporeon? That's sick, man. Congrats. Captain Pikachu, yo, hey, man, hope all is well. Thank you for taking the time to tune in. And one thing we typically do is you have a lot of overlap with the stuff we're doing, discussing, and looking at. Like, for instance, the last shiny hunt we did, we were shiny hunting Hawlucha. During that shiny hunt, we were shiny hunting Hawlucha, and we were talking about a bunch of different Pokemon cards, and then we were also talking about the new games that are potentially coming out at the end of this year. Well, one thing I've said I wanted to do is that I kind of want to have a stream just dedicated to talking about and looking at Pokemon cards, because I have found more often than not, we talk about Pokemon cards. I mean, but I'm kind of saying this weird. More often than not, we talk about Pokemon cards, period. I should end the sentence there. We talk about Pokemon cards all the time. And with the 1,000 subscriber special video, I showed that I showed my entire collection of Pokemon cards. And one thing I kind of left off with at the end of the video was that for sealed products, I have like a crown jewel, that one single thing that is my favorite thing in my collection. Although for cards, I don't really have that. And that's something I kind of, at this point in time with my collection, I kind of want. And if I'm being honest, I'm kind of looking for like one like crazy card to obtain to have be my crown jewel of my collection. And I there's a couple of things I want to sell, because like you guys saw that video I had and kind of had a big realization when I was looking through everything. Like, I have a decent amount of stuff now. I know, like, there's obviously some people that have way more stuff than me. But for me, like, I'm not like PokeRev, where he is just boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff. I'm just like a normal guy collecting Pokemon cards. And I feel like, I mean, there's I have one spot where I have a lot of it, and then I have a couple other things in other bins, and I'm kind of like maxed out on storage right now. I'm like, even if I get new stuff, I don't really have too many places to put it. So I'm like, I might want to sell a couple of things, and if I sell a bunch of stuff, I would want to then take that money I get from selling this stuff and turn around and like get that one thing I've always wanted for my individual cards. Like, get that one item. People look at your collection and go, oh my god, you've got that? I kind of have that right now with a lot of the loose cards. And that's how I've always gone after the big chase cards I've wanted in my collection. Like Crystal Lugia, Crystal Ho-Oh, Gold Stars, trying to think some other off the top of my head. E-Reader Hollows from like Expedition, Skyridge, and Aquapolis. Like big, crazy expensive cards like that. I haven't gotten nice ones because they're so expensive. I've always just gone and gotten like ones that aren't in the best of condition. The Lugia card I've talked about many times before, and I'm going to be posting that as its own video as well. That might be Saturday's video, if I'm not mistaken. But despite that, like having those ones that aren't in the best of condition, I don't know. This might sound weird, but like I want something that's like, I want that one card. Like people, like if someone asks me right now, what's the most valuable sealed product in your collection? Wild Blaze, no question about that. Someone asks me that about my cards, like I honestly don't even know the answer. I think I actually made a video of that during the summer, and I think the answer was Regice. I think the Gold Star Regice, because that was like, per the condition of it, I think it's like $300, $400 for that card raw, which is crazy to think about. But it's like, I don't know, I just want one graded card that's like wild and gnarly. And also too, like, we look at cards all the time, and I always talk about all these different cards. It's like, it's interesting the prices of a lot of them. Like, there's so many times where we're talking about cards and I hop on my phone real quick and I'm like, look them up real quick on eBay just to find stuff and see the prices and everything for them. So essentially, this is kind of like just a chill night stream. We're just gonna sit here and talk about Pokemon cards. If like you like Pokemon cards, feel free to type in the chat and join in on the discussion and anything like that. If you don't like Pokemon cards, just chilling and hanging out, I appreciate you watching. Yo, Captain Pikachu, I appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Hope you have a good rest of your night. And to everyone that's tuning in, thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate it. I will note for hopefully, so here's the thing. I want to stream tomorrow. As long as I'm not coughing, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. Again, I feel like fine. I don't know what. I just have this lingering cough that just won't go away. And again, I couldn't even sleep last night. I'm just coughing. It was awful. It's not like my throat hurts. It's not like I have a fever. I don't have a headache. My stomach doesn't hurt. Nothing's wrong with me. I'm just coughing. It sucks. I don't want to have you guys listen to my problems. I apologize. But like, that's the reason why I wasn't streaming. But I have a idea for a stream that or like a series for the streams I want to start doing. Now, I haven't seen anybody do this before on YouTube. Someone might have done it on Twitch, or maybe someone had done it before. I was looking literally last night as I was unable to sleep because I was coughing. I was thinking about this because, like, I've mentioned this before on my channel. I'm not going to say what it is until we actually do it on the stream. But I've been thinking about this for a while. I'm like, I feel like this would be something that would be really, really cool, especially with like the times we're in right now, with how popular some of this stuff is and how not that many people even know this thing exists in the first place. And I'm like, I've seen other people go about doing this in different things. It'll make more sense once I explain it tomorrow, when I stream it tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, I'm going to be streaming it tomorrow. But what I have planned coming up is going to be something new and different, and I will admit, it's not going to be to the full extent of which I would like it to be, literally due to legal reasons and copyright reasons. Again, that'll make more sense once we get into it tomorrow and we're actually doing it. But I think it's gonna be something fun because it's something I want to do regardless. And I'm like, I wasn't gonna do it on stream, and I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? I started this channel in the first place because I want to capture the moments of all this stuff. I'm like, why not just do this? So one plan I kind of have right now as well is to kind of start doing double streams almost. So we'll have the streams during the day be this new thing I'm gonna start doing tomorrow. Then the night streams here, we're gonna be doing, Unite, the eBay streams like what we're doing right now. We still gotta play Legends Arceus. We're gonna be doing there's gonna be I was thinking I don't know if I'm gonna stream it or just do a video reacting to the Pokemon Presents that's coming up in a little bit. And then what was the other thing we had to do? Oh, I was gonna do a shiny hunt with you guys. You guys pick what it is. Trying to remember. I think that those are kind of like the big main things we have right now. Oh my god, I want to play Heart Gold Soul Silver. I want to play Heart Gold Soul Silver. I think I'm going to play that. Now, the thing is, I don't know if I'm going to do that on an emulator or if I'm going to do it just straight up on the DS. I have to see if I can even stream. I don't even know if a DS you can stream from it. Like, obviously you can record from a DS. People have done it in the past. I remember watching back in the day. Shout out Purple Rodri. I don't even know if he makes videos anymore. I don't know if anyone even knows who that is. I would watch him all the time for every playthrough. And I remember he would play. I think he just straight up played on his DS. So I'll have to look into that some more, but that is something I want to do. But I've just been trying to come up with new ideas and stuff to do for the streams. Because once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm like, dude, that's so crazy. Like, I want to make the streams as big, crazy, and awesome as possible. And like I said, like, we have the one thing that I'm going to start doing tomorrow. But, like, I think it's a good idea. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of, again, it's literally due to legal reasons. I can't do it to the fullest extent of which I would like to do it to, but I think it's going to be fun nonetheless. It's going to be cool. I'm excited to do that tomorrow, but without talking too much about all this other stuff, let's get into this actual stream right here. You must use Umbreon and Heart Gold Soul Silver. Dude, I played it once before. And, like, played it beginning to end. I never went to the red battle, though. I didn't grind levels enough for that. But I beat all of Johto, then I beat all of Kanto, beat Team Rocket and that whole ordeal. I think my team was Typhlosion, Ampharos, Heracross, Gengar, and I honestly don't remember the last two. Shiny Gyarados, maybe? I think I had the Shiny Gyarados on my team. So we Typhlosion, Gengar, Ampharos, Heracross. Who would have been the last one? Maybe a T-Tar? I have the save, like, it's, I was gonna say, would you say save file? I have, like, the cartridge and everything, so I can look it up, or not even look it up, I can check, so I'll have to see what my original team was on that, but without further ado, let's get into the stream here today. What we're doing today is I kind of want to just look at some Pokemon cards. How about it? I will note, I kind of have my inspiration from this is PokeRev. Shout out PokeRev. Because during the pandemic, when Pokemon was like just literally on a different level of stuff, there was PWCC. Now, PWCC, I wonder if I can look them up. PWCC auctions. Now, this account, no exact matches found. Now, if I click on this, can I go to their... No. It was the eBay account. Now, can I search? I don't know how you can search just specific sellers, but it was PWCC auctions, and I remember PokeRev would look this up. Oh, search for user. Okay, that might not be their name, but they would have just insane amounts of Pokemon cards listed for sale, and I think it'd be once a month, I want to say. And then all the auctions would come to an end on one night. So you had, I mean, thousands of Pokemon cards ending within the span of like an hour. And PokeRev would go live and like look at all of it and react to all this. And it was really cool because he'd be like, I remember, because he was like, he has his own eBay account. I think PokeRev. I wonder if I can. Oh my god, dude! People resell PokeRev's packs? Are you kidding me? People open them up and resell PokeRev's packs? PokeRev 4.0 mystery pack. Someone opened it up, saw it was red, and listed it on eBay? 85. I mean, what? They cost, what, 50 bucks? So they're making, what, $35 about? That's insane that people resell PokeRev's packs. That is so crazy. No wonder he has a limit on how many you can buy, because people are reselling his stuff. No, I don't think his name is on eBay is just PokeRev. No, that's not him. It might be Poke Revolution. Nah, hang on. Let me get his eBay store real quick. Oh, you know what? Actually, I know how to look it up. Pokemon booster boxes. He has, yep, this is him. Here we go. Pokemon Revolution, that's what it is. This is PokeRev's store. So, look, he has the most expensive, I think, Pokemon listing on eBay. Look, this thing has 9,000 watchers. This thing on the left right here. Look at this. The Ultimate Complete First Edition Pokemon Booster Box Collection Factory Sealed. $6 million. Do you see this right here? I think this might be the most expensive thing on eBay, if I'm being honest. Look at this right here. This might be the single most expensive Pokemon listing on eBay. The Ultimate Complete First Edition Pokemon Booster Box Collection Factory Sealed. This is from PokeRev himself on eBay for $6 million. It is absolutely insane. But it is literally every single booster box you can imagine. Just look at that. All the Wizards of the Coast e-readers. There's EX Ruby and Sapphire in here. I mean, EX Deoxys is in there. Everything you could possibly imagine for high-dollar Pokemon booster boxes are all in here. It is absolutely insane. He has a little blurb here in the description. This is it, starting with first edition base and ending with the last... This is it. He has a little blurb here explaining specifically what it is. The Ultimate Pokemon Booster Box Collection. This is it. Starting with first edition base and ending with the last EX Series box ever printed. 31 sealed mint condition booster boxes that took almost 3 years to complete. Enjoy the photos and please, serious inquiries only. Thanks. Again, this thing's got 9,000 people watching on eBay. It is absolutely insane. I don't know if he'll ever sell it, but this is just insane that he even has this listed up in the first place. It is so crazy. Like, this thing right here, $6 million. Can you believe that? And again, it's just, oh, look at all the boxes in here. The EX Dragon, dude, you guys know me. I love EX Ruby and Sapphire. It is insane. I've always said if I were to buy any booster box, I'd probably want to buy this one right here. EX Ruby and Sapphire base set. I think that'd be such a cool box to have. Mainly because all the other ones are so out of my price. If I could have any booster box in the world, it'd be an EX Dragon Frontiers booster box sealed. That is my favorite set of all time. But look, Crystal Guardians, Holland Phantoms, Hidden Legends, Fire Red Leaf Green, Team Rocket Returns, EX Deoxys, Skyridge, Aquapolis, Expedition, Legendary Collection. Everything you could imagine is up in here. It is just so crazy. It is so cool. Like, Pokerev's collection is insane. Again, I was talking about my collection, how I need to sell some stuff. But, look, it's not, I don't even think you can ship it. Free local pickup from Blackwood, New Jersey. I don't even think he'd ship it out. Oh, no, free shipping. Never mind, it does say shipping. My bad. But, actually, since we have Pokerev pulled up, let's look at some of his other stuff. He's got a lot of stuff on here. Seller's other items. It should take us to his storefront, right? Here we go. There's the storefront of it. Yeah, look how cool this is. Complete first edition base Skyridge sealed booster packs. 150K. Oh my god, look at this. Pokerev lives in Blackwood. I know he lives in New Jersey. I mean, honestly, probably. Southpaw Boxer, free shipping at least. Yeah, exactly, dude. I mean, 6 mil. But obviously, like, he just now, again, with that, like, I mean, I don't know the actual price of what this would be. Pokerev put this up here 1,000% for just advertising. I mean, if we're being real, he put it up there, $6 million. Like I said, you look up Pokemon cards. Look it up. Let's just look up Pokemon. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. It might be the most... Oh, no. Okay, so it is the second most expensive Pokemon listing on eBay. That is insane. The second most expensive Pokemon listing on eBay. So, like, obviously, that's just, like, he's just doing that for advertising for the most part. I remember seeing this. I saw this on Instagram when this first got listed. This is such a cool collection right here. Yeah, look at this, dude. This is crazy. Look, oh my gosh. Oh my god. Look at this shot right here. The Celebi PSA 10 Crystal, Gold Star Rayquaza in Japanese PSA 10, Lugia PSA 10, first edition as well. For those that don't know, Japanese did first edition for a while. English stopped doing first edition rather early. Japanese continued it on. I believe English stopped with the end of Neo. And then once they got into the e-readers, it was just, there were no more first edition. But Japanese continued on. I know for a fact all the way through EX Ruby and Sapphire. It might have dropped off by Diamond and Pearl in Gen 4. But look, right at the bottom there, that's the first edition stamp. You see the the Aquapolis logo, the bottom right. The 3 energy, normal type energies on the left there. That thing in the middle with the 1. It's kind of hard to see because it's blurry, but that's the first edition stamp. Then look at the background, man. You have Gold Star Entei up there in a 9. Gold Star Suicune in a 9 and a 10. I mean, oh my gosh. Oh my god, look at all the Crystal cards. Nidoking, this is one of the ones I was telling you guys I want. I want a Crystal Nidoking. Not in like crazy condition or anything like that. Just like my other Crystal cards. I just wanted to have it in my binder. A Skyridge Kabutops is insane. Skyridge Crobat, so cool as well. It's insane. Oh my god, look at the Charizards. Neo Destiny Shining Charizard. Skyridge Charizard Hollow. That was the card I could have almost got. I'm surprised that the Neo one, there's not a first edition of them. Oh my god, then look at that. In English, Lugia in a 10. That card. That's my favorite Pokemon card of all time, as I've said. What are we looking forward to today? Yo, stupid, thank you for tuning in. Nothing really specific. We're just kind of, the goal of this stream, or the purpose of this stream, I just kind of want to chill and hang out and talk about Pokemon cards, because this is one of my favorite things to do. Just literally just talk about Pokemon cards. And I want to find something for my collection to have be like the centerpiece of my single cards. I have tons of, like, single cards that are cool, but I don't have that one thing I can point to and be like, yeah, that's my best card I have. And I kind of want to try to find something like that. So that's kind of what we're looking for here today. The Ho-Oh Skyridge as well. First edition Neo Genesis. Now, the Neo Genesis one's cool. This one right here. If I'm being honest, though, the Crystal one's just blows it out of the water, in my opinion. My short-lived Pokemon card collection got wrecked by my washing machine 15 years ago. Yo, I feel you, man. I remember so many times, like, friends and stuff getting Pokemon cards gone through the wash. I have a EX Muck from the EX Ruby and Sapphire era that went through the washing machine. They're all, like, crinkled up and stuff. And I can literally picture what your cards look like without even having to see them, because I've seen plenty of cards go through that as well. Look, wait, how many of the beasts does he have in Gold Star? Look, Raikou, Entei. The Raikous are both in 10s, the Entei's in a 9, then a 10, then Suicune's over there as well. Oh my god. And the first edition Ho-Oh, I've never liked that card too much. The Kingdra I've always liked. The Crystal Kingdra's really cool. The Crystal Golem's awesome as well. Hang on, what's that box right there? You see that box? The green e-reader one right there? Oh, Mayo, does Pokeref make his own card? No, he doesn't make his own cards. Resell cards since all his boxes say Pokeref. Yeah, so what he does is, with the Pokeref packs, sorry. So with the Pokeref packs, what he does is he opens up a whole bunch of booster boxes and takes packs from different booster boxes and combines them into just these mystery packs. And what he then does is just sell those. He's not exactly like making his own cards, you could say. People have sent him cards and he's opened them up in videos, but by no means is Pokeref like making his own thing. I can't believe still, though, that people are buying his stuff. That's just crazy. Or, like, reselling it. But, yeah, I don't even know what that box is right there. It's some e-reader box. I'm going to try to look it up. Pokemon e-reader garden. Because I can see it says garden. I mean, it's in English, too. What box is that? Rock garden? No, it doesn't say rock. Electric garden? Oh, that might be what it says. Electric garden? Oh, it is. Oh, it's a theme deck. Oh. I didn't realize it was a theme deck. Okay, but then look, the Neo boxes. The EX era boxes. Oh, they're so cool. This is, and then look, the single Skyridge pack up there. Actually, you know what? That's something I do want. I want a single Skyridge pack. Let's look that up. Hang on. King Pokemon. Is this the Gary, like, King Pokemon guy? Nevada. Yeah, this is him. Oh my gosh. This is just a flex, right? This has to be. It has to be, right? Look at this. I mean, look at this thing right here. This is the most expensive Pokemon listing on eBay. From King Pokemon, I believe his name's Gary, the guy with all the Charizards who was on Pawn Stars. He sold the PSA 10 Charizard to Logan Paul. Look at this listing he's got on eBay right here. All of these Charizards, there is only this one picture of it, but like you get the gist of it. All of those Charizards for $21 million? Who's buying that, dude? I mean, honestly, again, this has to just be advertising, right? Because when he did the video with Logan Paul, he would barely sell one of them to him. And now he's got them all, like, literally, that's everything he's got listed on eBay for 21 mil. Imagine if someone just bought that. Could you imagine how insane that would be? Oh my gosh, but, I mean, there you go. The most expensive Pokemon listing on eBay, 21 mil. That is crazy. Charizard, hey, Charizard's worth a pretty penny. That's wild. Look at all these things. He's got everything in there. He's got obviously the first edition ones. I mean, just countless of the, like, you can tell actually. So these ones are the actual base set ones right here in this row. See the blue striped ones? Just, I'll zoom in. These ones here, these are the first edition ones. Those are the actual first edition ones because you can tell it's more like reddish in the color of the artwork. Then you can see up here, these ones I believe are base set 2 or unlimited. They're not the actual first edition ones, I don't believe, because I have a base set 2 one, and it looks like this, like the holofoil is different. These ones, though, dude, or actually, is that what those are? Oh, wait, never. You know what? Those actually might be the ones, it's hard to tell because it's blurry. Nah, those might be the ones from, is it Stormfront? Is it Stormfront? Yeah, Diamond and Pearl. I believe it is Stormfront, because, yeah, it is. The purple. Let me check. Let me double check. I don't want to be giving wrong information. Pokemon, Stormfront, Charizard. Yep, it has to be. No, yeah, I think that's the Stormfront Charizard. Never mind. I'll show you guys, though. There is a difference between the normal base set Charizard, like the first edition one, and then like the base set 2 and unlimited and all that stuff. Actually might not be as much so unlimited, but mainly just base set 2. And you can see that's I think a Blaine's Charizard. Yeah, it's a Blaine's Charizard right there. Sorry, I keep coughing, everyone. I apologize. Again, that's why I didn't stream today. Because I kept coughing, but I'm like, I want to stream. I was literally just sitting around all day. It was so boring. So, like, I'm going to stream tonight. So, I apologize about continuing to cough. You can kind of tell up here with this one. See how this one's more of a darker red? The one on top of that stack right there? He got his elbow in the shot. But I believe these are Topps ones. Now, I've never really liked those cards. Oh, look, he's just got a Crystal Charizard just casually chilling right there. All kinds of stuff. Dude, that's insane. Again, people love this card so much. The first edition Charizard card. I don't know. For me, I've never been the biggest fan of it. It's cool. Yeah. Maybe it's because, like, I wasn't alive when it first came out, so I wasn't getting into Pokemon then. And so that wasn't, like, for me, like, the crazy card. Like, for me, growing up, the crazy cards me and all my friends, like, saw online, like, we never even saw in person, were Gold Star cards. Like, again, that's why I love Gold Star cards so much, because, like, those are the cards I remember sitting at my friend's house on their computer. We were all gathered around the computer looking up, doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Just looking at the cards on eBay, and we would just look at the Gold Star cards. Like, Gold Star Gyarados was always the one that I remember stood out the most. Or, like, Shadow Lugia, we'd always look up. Like, stuff like that was just so cool. Hey, Mayo, you said you sent me some on Instagram? Let me check the old Instagram. God, do this Van Gogh stuff with Pokemon? People love that stuff. This you coughing? Dude, it is. Right now with me, again, I'm not sick or anything like that. I just can't stop coughing. I don't know why. It sucks. Because literally with streaming here, this is what I've always said. Every time I'm sick or something like that, I can't have just a stomach ache or runny nose or like headache or body aches. Like, I can deal with all that. It's stuff with my voice. And obviously, when I have a sore throat and my voice is all messed up, I sound weird. Or if I'm coughing, I literally can't talk if I'm coughing. So, we're going through it right now, but we're fighting through. This is insane, though. 21 mil for that thing? That's gnarly. That is insane. Then the Illustrator cards. I've never liked that card. I don't even think it's that cool of a card. This is just, this card mainly is so valuable because of, like, the allure around it right now at this point. The most valuable Pokemon card, like, yeah, that's why. That's cool. The trophy cards. I've always thought trophy cards are cool. Arceus V-Star for $1 mil. I should do that. I should list a Pokemon card on eBay for like $1 million. Just throw it up. Oh, here we go. Here. I'll explain you guys the differences here. Ooh, this one's in German, I believe. Yeah, German. Glurak is Charizard. Sell your leg hair for 1 mil. Sell a signed paper with your name on it for 21 mil. Yeah, I wish people would buy something like that for 21 mil. You kidding me? We'd have every Pokemon card there is. But here, look. So what is this? Ghost Wings misprint? Oh, this is X and Y. This is Evolutions. What the? Oh, this is Cool Trainer Ryan, right? Yeah, look. He's got all the Celebes. 56 EX Crystal Guardians Gold Star Celebes. Is this his favorite card? That's insane. Why does he got 56 of them? That's crazy. Let's go on his eBay account. Oh, look, he's got a bunch of other stuff listed. He's got actually, how many listings does he have? 856 items. Oh my gosh. That's wild. Oh. Sealed pack of blisters. It's 10 racks. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh, that's where you get that Sceptile I have out of. Oh, I love that card. Oh, look at that Trico. One cool detail about Crystal Guardians, all the artworks, at least pretty much all the artworks, I don't want to say all of them, I don't know for a fact. I know just about all of them. They have crystals somewhere in the artworks because it's like the lore of the set is they're on like some crystal island. So look, you got the crystals right there. It's so cool. I love that Trico card. That's awesome. That is really cool. Ooh. Oh, see, this is a promo card. Yeah, I believe this might be from those tins. There was a Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza. A tin of each one, and they each came with an EX of the correlating legendary. And I think this is the Groudon from those, the holo. That's so sick. You never really see those cards that often. You think now, like, oh, promos aren't really worth much because, like, they're promo cards. They're easy to obtain. But the ones from then, like, you don't really see them that much. Now, these are from a different thing, I believe. Because I have the Groudon of this. Like, obviously, Kyogre and Groudon for the promos. They're always in pairs. And I have the Groudon of this one. The Kyogres, I will note, way cooler than the Groudon. Kind of wish I had the Kyogre. I love the EX era stuff. That's peak Pokemon for me. The EX era stuff is so cool. Wait, was that deals on his stuff down there at the bottom? Shop this deal. Is this on his or is this... Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, this per the prices it already shows. Oh, I got it. That's cool. That Fearow right there. That's a cool card. Venusaur. I have that Arbok on the left there. Thundurus. Oh, man. I have this card. Dude, I have this card. Holland's Magneton. That's a cool card. I have the reverse holo of it, too, because it says EX Delta Species on it. God, dude, it almost kind of hurts seeing all the cards I have from all these sets, because the reverse holos, for those that don't know, from the EX era, they had the set logo on the card. So it says EX Emerald right there. So I have countless ones from all of the EX era packs, like EX Deoxys, EX Dragon Frontiers, EX Crystal Guardians, and I literally just think, I'm like, what if I pulled the big Giga Chase card out of those? Like, what if I pulled the Gold Star Rayquaza? What if I pulled that card, dude? That's actually one of the first ones I want to look up. But before we do that, I do want to look at PokeRev's account one last time. Seller's other items. Let's sort by highest price. Oh yeah, PokeRev's got a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff as well. I forgot about that. The Typhlosion. He didn't make a video of this, did he? I feel like he did a graded return. One thing I will note, I hate Beckett. Look at this. Like, look how disgusting this is. They can't even put the card in the case, like, straight. It's crooked. Do you see that? Like, look at the card. Like, centering 9.5. Yeah, the centering for Beckett is 3.2. Do you see this right here? This is the number one. I'm going to make a short out of this. Hang on. I got to start recording. This is why I hate Beckett grading services. This is absolutely disgusting right here. Look at this. Via PokeRev himself, almost 10 racks for this PS... Or, I'm messing it all up right there. Hang on. Start over. This right here is the exact reason as to why I hate Beckett graded cards. This is absolutely disgusting. At the top here, look, they have all the different grades, corners, surface, edges, and centering is a 9.5, which the centering they're talking about is the centering on the card itself. But if we look at the centering for the card in the actual slab from Beckett, what, that's a 2.5, maybe a 3? Look at this. It's crooked in the case. It's not even straight. Like, you're sending these thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of cards. Like, look, PokeRev's got this thing listed for 10 racks, and Beckett couldn't even align it in the case? Like, dude, that's just ridiculous, man. That's so stupid. I will never buy a Beckett graded card for that reason alone. It just makes me mad. Look at this. Like, you see that? It's just, makes me want to throw up. I don't even want to, I'm going to start ranting a bunch there. I don't even want to continue to, ooh. These hollows, or EXs, the EX Lugia from that set is so, actually, you know, this would be so cool. 5 racks? Oh my god. That's so expensive, dude. That is insane. Hang on. Oh. I've never seen this before. I've seen this Venusaur card. I've never seen this, like, the whole thing. Yo, again, PokeRev's got some cool stuff. He's got some really cool stuff. Yo, gonna go for a bit to do homework. Hey, Mayo, thank you for taking the time to tune in today. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Again, I'm gonna hope to stream tomorrow during the day. I'm not ending the stream, by the way. I'm just saying here. I hope to stream tomorrow during the day. Hopefully, I won't be coughing. Hopefully, I'll be good to go. And then I'm going to stream tomorrow night as well. I think I might start doing the night streams every day. They're just too much fun. I enjoy, like, the vibes of these night streams. They won't be as long as the day streams. Like, the day streams I like to have be, like, 3 to 4 hours. The night streams might be, like, 1 to 2 hours. But, like how long did I stream last night for? 2 hours and 17 minutes? Like, that's fun, man. I like doing that stuff. Ooh, yo, the short today's popping off. Yo, to everyone watching that, thank you so much. But back to the cards here, back to the cards. Hey, where's some more, like, single stuff? Maybe I buy, like, a, you know, he doesn't have a gold. Ooh, you know what? I just saw the graded base set pack. So this is one thing I've always hated as well. I'm just going to sound like a hater tonight with all this stuff I'm saying. Look how they folded the top and bottom of the pack. See that? You can't even see the crimps of the packs. Like, see a 10 additional game cards? It's cut off. PSA used to do that when they would grade the cards. And it sucked. Because it ruins how they look in the sleeve. I don't get why these things are so expensive. Pokemon Rumble, like, look, what, a 8-bit Gyarados? Like, those things are insanely expensive. I never thought they were that cool. But, here's some ones. Here's the new ones, where they're not crimped in the sleeves. I want one of these. I want a Skyridge of this. That's one of the things I want. If I had to sell, honestly, I mentioned if I had to sell every sealed collection, everything I have in my sealed collection, and buy one thing, or keep one thing, I would keep the Wild Blaze booster box. If I were to sell everything and use all that money to buy something, I'd buy a single sealed Skyridge pack. Now, again, I mean, the Expedition only 1,500. But I easily could, if I sold, I could buy a couple Skyridge packs if I sold everything. Because, like, I have the Evolutions booster boxes. Those are worth a lot. But I want to actually look that up real quick. Pokemon Skyridge pack graded. Oh, it's searching just on PokeRev. Pokemon Skyridge pack graded. Let's look this up. See, okay, here we have the art set, but again, see, those are the crimped sleeves. I want the newer slab of them. I don't see any. Okay, there. Oh no, that one's crimped as well. 25. I don't care about the grade, honestly. The main reason why I would want to get it would be because it would then prevent me from ever opening it. Because if it's in the case, I'm not going to go through the effort of trying to open it out of the case. Okay, this. Oh, Lord. 2,500 for that thing? This is what I'd want, though. This is what I'd want. That would be so cool. I want the Ho-Oh one, though. Obviously, I mean, it's the coolest one from the pack arts. But that's like the coolest pack art of all time, in my opinion. The Ho-Oh from Skyridge. The emerald green is just, oh, it's a work of art. It's beautiful. I don't even care about getting it in a 10. I would just want one. It could be a PSA 3. I don't care. I would want that seal. That'd be so cool. What is this? What is that? CGC with the game. That's cool. Is that a platypus? What is that thing? That's kind of crazy, though. $200 for the game graded? How much is the game? How much is the game normally? 60, or the double pack, what, so 120? 120? Yeah, guess that Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. What is that thing? The game's 120. I mean, then you cost to grade and all that stuff. Making about $50 on it. You have to get the good grade, obviously, as well. But hang on. Let's start looking some stuff up. Pokemon, Gold, Star. You know, I'm actually, I want to find a single Skyridge pack. How much is a single Skyridge pack? This is what I want right here. Wait, guaranteed hollow. What is this? Is got to be fake, right? That seems cheap for a Skyridge pack too. All right, 1,500. See, I don't want a heavy one. I'd be cool with a light one because again, I just want it to have it. I don't want it to open. There's not even that many up. And the thing is, I'd be so scared of getting like a relisted one. I mean, a resealed one, sorry. Misspoke. A reseal. I'd be terrified of ending up getting one of those. That'd be the worst. Is this a Pokérev pack? Are those gold out of the Pokérev packs? Oh no, 30 cards. I was gonna say, that's the same packaging he does though. Is that included? Is that open? Oh, wrapper. Like, I think I have wrappers, I think. My little brother crumpled them all up. I saved from my childhood collection when I was opening Pokemon cards. I saved every single pack I had. I never, like, got rid of the pack, literally the packs. I just saved all the packs. And I put them in a tin. I had a tin full of e-reader packs, EX era packs, and Diamond and Pearl packs. A tin full of them. Like, let me see if I have a tin under here. One of these tins. One of these shaped tins. Full of just the packs. I remember when he was little, he crinkled them all up. No idea where they went. I don't know if someone threw them away, if they got put somewhere else. No idea where they are. But yeah, I had all that stuff and it's gone, unfortunately. That's crazy though. Empty packs. Like, I might have had a couple $100 in just empty packs. Seeing how much some of these things are going for. All right, let's start looking into some of the big boy cards. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll show the Charizards. First edition base set Charizard. So I'll show you guys right here. So look at the artwork on a Charizard right here. An 8. Actually, how much is this going for? Oh, it's on bid. I was gonna say, I just saw actually, I saw a short of someone buy one of these not that long ago for like, I think it was 8 racks, 8,000 for a PSA 8, which is insane. Again, but it's a first edition Charizard. And I've never liked these cards too much. Like, the reason why I've never really liked them is just because, again, like, that wasn't what was, like, the card for me growing up. That wasn't the card I looked at and was like, oh my god, it's the coolest card ever. Again, those cards for me and my friends were the Gold Star cards. But so many people, like, this was, I mean, again, it's the card. It's the first card, the chase card of the first ever set. It's first edition Charizard Holo. Like, it is, like, it's the Catalina wine mixer of Pokemon cards. But I've never liked it too much. I don't know, like, during the pandemic and everything, everybody, that's all anyone talked about. I'm like, let's see, there's countless of other cool Pokemon cards. There's Crystal cards, there's Shining cards, there's Gold Star cards, there's all these other things, but it's like, why is everyone just focusing on that? Like, I don't know. I didn't like it too much because of that. If anything, it made me dislike it more. But I don't know why. I saw something, it might have been that short I saw recently, and I kind of was looking at the card. I'm like, it looks a little different than the typical, like, shots I've seen of the card. Because, like, look at the holo foil on this one. It's kind of like, the whole card itself is more red, I feel. And then if I look up over here, like, I'm going to look up base set, I'm going to look up base set 2 Charizard. Base set 2 Charizard. Like, look at the holo foil on this one. Like, this is, like, the typical vintage holo foil we're used to. And, like, the Neo era stuff and all the other cards. Like, it's like the bubbles almost, or the circles and stuff. Like, see the holo foil on that? Like, I don't like this card. That card isn't for me. This other one, though, I don't know, dude. That legit first edition one has kind of been growing on me. It's pretty cool. How much is, like, a PSA... Let's talk about PSA 4. How much is a PSA 4 of this thing? No, it's not going to show me, is it? Grade 4. Oh, 5K for a 4? Never mind. Oh my lord. And the back looks gross. Obviously it's a 4. Normally though, like, if you go from like PSA 6 to like, I mean, obviously 10 is perfect. But if you're really looking, like, nitpick, like 5, 6, and 7, even 8, I would say, there's not really a difference. Mainly it's just, like, centering and stuff, or, like, print lines and all that stuff. Like, you don't see too much of differences on those. But, like, the whitening there is, like, kind of bad. Like, I have a, what's that? I have an EX Dragon Charizard Secret Rare. I think it's a 5? But it doesn't have whitening like that on the back. Again, it's a 5. This is a 4, but, like... actually, the whitening is really the only flaw, and it doesn't really have anything on the front. Like, little black spots and stuff on the borders. Oh, it's got a kind of a scratch right there on the holo foil. You see that? It kind of falls in the same shape as the tail right there. I guess it's kind of got a scratch there, too. Never mind, that's crazy expensive. I wouldn't want to pay that much for that. No, thank you. 4 bands? No, no, no. What was the card I've been wanting to... Actually, I have been... There's one card that has recently caught my eye. Pokemon Neo Destiny Shining Tyranitar. Am I spelling Tyranitar? There we go. This card right here has recently caught my attention. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the pose Tyranitar is in is just so cool. But, like... Oh, here's a 1. Oh, see, that one's nasty, dude. Oh, yeah, look at that. It looks like it was folded in half. Dude, this card right here has really, like... I've been looking at this card. This thing is so sick. And I honestly don't know why. And this is a trend with me. I have a bunch of Tyranitar cards, and, like, Tyranitar isn't even one of my favorite Pokemon, I would say. Like, if you were to tell me to do my top 10 Pokemon, I don't know if I'd have Tyranitar in there. Although, if you look at a bunch of my graded cards, you would think Tyranitar is in there. On display on my shelves, I think there's more No, there's the most cards is Charizard. Second most, Tyranitar. I have Aquapolis, Reverse Hollow Tyranitar in a 9. I have EX Dragon Frontiers, Tyranitar Delta Species EX in an 8. Obsidian Flames, Tyranitar Full Art, just raw, sitting out. And then Full Art Mega Tyranitar EX in an 8 as well. 4 T-Tar cards. Then here I am looking at another one. But this one's sick, though, isn't it? This Tyranitar card right here. Look how awesome this thing is. How much... And again, like, here's an 8. Does that not seem cheap? $3.99 for an 8? I'd sell my Aquapolis one in a heartbeat. An 8? Whoa. Hang on. I'm going to have it sorted lowest price. Let's look up graded. Yes. An 8 is only... I mean, I guess here's a 7 for $3.19. I feel like that's... I was thinking these would be... I guess, you know what? A thing with these cards, too, is that, is that a deal? $4.50... Is that a 6 for $4.10? I guess it is a little cheaper than some of the other ones. But one big thing with these cards, like these Neo era cards, is there's first edition of these. So the unlimited ones are kind of not worth as much because of the fact that there's first editions right here. Here's a Charizard and a 1. Look, the card's missing at the top there. I'm surprised PSA actually graded that one. With that corner right there. But look, PSA 1, $1,000. It is just insane. And here's a 9 of that thing. 1,300. How much is a first edition one? Let's try to find... Here's an 8 in first edition. Oh, yeah, look. See? Again, we were just looking at the graded one in an unlimited graded in an 8. $400. $1,000 more for the first edition. Like, for me, I don't need that first edition stamp. I'm not paying the extra band for a first edition stamp on that thing. The only cards I would honestly think that's worth it, the starters, like first edition Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise, and then the Neo Genesis Lugia. Anything else, I don't really think so. That's just too much money. That is insane. $1,000 difference for the PSA, or for the first edition stamp. There might be a Let's Go game. Amazing and bad news. There might be a Let's Go game. The bad news is... Wait. Oh, no, that's the bad news. The good news is one of them might be Wooper. I don't think they're going to give a Let's Go game. There's no way. If they give a Let's Go game, I think that'd upset a lot of people. There's no way they give another Let's Go game. I don't think they're going to do that. Hand, I got to go get some more water. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Oh, you know what? I haven't checked the audio once. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully you guys would have said something if the audio is messed up by now. Look up Ditto plush prices. Oh, wait, you wanted that Whimsicott one, right, Mayo? Right, you wanted that Ditto plush. Yeah, look at this thing. 80 bucks? That's insane. Have they made a Ditto Cube plush? Ditto. No, they haven't. I'm kind of surprised they haven't done that yet. The Ditto Cube and make that a plush. It was originally 15. Well, that's resellers for you, I guess. Kind of surprised they haven't made the cube yet. Wouldn't that be like something they would do? The Ditto Cube. Oh, you know what? How much is that Lax? I forgot the X. Snorlax from Paldean Fates. How much can I get this guy for? Why are there not that many? That's bid, buy now. Oh, like 15 bucks. That's not that much. I kind of want that thing in a 10. I think that'd be so cool. Can you search graded? Would people even have gotten them graded yet already? Oh, yeah, here's AGS 10. Don't even know what that is. Some of the grading services. I don't want PSA. Again, PSA is my favorite. Hey, actually, what was on the back of that? Did you see that? Oh, it's some little logo they've got. Robo grading? That's actually kind of cool. Is this one of the companies that does it, like, all robotic and automated? Like, I think PSA is, like, people look at it to determine the grade. But I think there's some new grading services that are implementing, like, it's computers that scan the cards and everything like that to determine the grade. It's pretty fascinating. Hey, let's look up. You know what? Actually, let's look up Crystal Lugia PSA. How much are graded cards of these? A 7's 1900, a 5 is 700. See, like, I wonder how much. Like, yeah, look at this. Like, this is a 5. Like, this looks good. Like, that Charizard we were looking at was a 4, and it had crazy whitening on the back. Like, I would be happy with this card right here. Actually, there are some black smudges and stuff on the bottom that's kind of gross. Someone's got their boogers on the bottom of the card. You see that down there? They got boogers on the bottom of the card. But for the most part, like, this card looks decent, right? I'd be cool with that card. Not for that much, though. Not for that much. Oh, he's a 10, 20K. Could you imagine having that? Could you imagine having that just in your possession? Yeah, I listed this card for $20,000. Like, that's a car. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. And then here, look, this is the difference between 10s and then 9s. I guess, well, no, there's another 10 for 15. But, like, then it goes down to 28 for a 9. The jump to 10s is insane. Oh, actually, you know what? I've been wanting one of these. I have been wanting one of these. I don't want a graded one. I want a raw one for my binder. The Silver Tempest Lugia. Ooh, that's a cool card. I do like that card. How much is that thing? Hang on. Let me check that in a sec. We are looking at the crystal. I'll keep looking at the crystal ones right now. How much is this normal crystal Lugia? Let's look at the cheapest one on eBay. Sort, lowest price. Here we go. $600 is the cheapest one. Oh, that one looks kind of nice, though. So there's none like the one I got. What was that? Glass crystal? That's pretty cool. Alright, let's look at sold listings. Let's just look at sold. Sold and completed. Ended recently. Look, this one has a bite taken out of it. Again, I got mine for 58 bucks. 58 bucks I got mine for. Now, mine does have that smudge. This one's literally has a bite taken. Like, now, I don't think PSA would grade that because it's got a bite taken out of it. Ooh, that one looks kind of decent. It's got a lot of black spots on it. I think that's from playing with the card on like concrete and stuff without having it in a sleeve. Like, you see all those black dots all over it, like there on the side of the e-reader right there to the left of the Pokebody in the yellow. Just above the R and Crystal right there's another dot. Above type right there's another one. Oh, then a bunch on the back here. Like, look at the bottom of the Pokeball all over there. One thing I can never get past, the Pokeball's opening up backwards on here. Has anyone ever noticed that before? That's crazy. But, ooh, these are cool. Ooh, that's only in a 4? $30? Low-key, I'd buy that. Oh, it's Japanese. I don't really have too much. I prefer English, honestly, most of the time. But a lot of the Japanese stuff you can get cheaper. So there are some cases where I might lean towards the Japanese stuff. For instance, what's something I bought in Japanese because it was cheaper? Oh, the Dark Ampharos from Neo, Destiny. I got that in Japanese just because it's a little cheaper. Here, look, here's a 10 right there. Nah, if I'm getting the Crystal Lugia, I want that thing in English. Actually, what is this? The Pokebody is in Japanese as well, right? Yeah, look, even that. One thing that is kind of cool, some of the cards, it's different how the energies are laid out. Like, I know for a fact on, sorry, I thought that was a grass-type Lugia right there. I know on the Shining Tyranitar, the Japanese are different than the English. Look at the English. See how the energies are stacked up like that? See this? The stack in the, like on a die almost. 3, 4. The Japanese one is different. Let me see if I can find a Japanese one. Right here. Look, see how they're in a row? I find that cool. Like some of the small differences between English and Japanese from the cards back then. Actually, I wonder, is the Japanese first edition, does it have the normal stamp? It doesn't have the stamp on the bottom, does it? Let me check it. Language, Japanese. I don't see any, because the stamp's normally on the left for the English. Is Japanese, and the Japanese ones are normally on the bottom. Maybe there just isn't one up. Oh, this is a cool card, though. I do like that card. But hey, I just had a card I was gonna look. Oh yeah, Silver Tempest, Alt Art Lugia. How much is a raw one of these? Do you gotta worry about fakes for these? Ate my Pokemon Crystal Lugia card, gonna save the rest for later. Eating paper folk today. Dude, who took a bite out of that one? This is kind of cool. I've seen these for some of the One Piece cards. People making the keychains out of the graded ones. I think that's pretty cool. That's a good, unique idea. Oh, look, it's Cristiano. That's pretty cool. Those little keychains. Only $11 or $12. I'm gonna have to get one. Let me look at, let's look up sold listings. Sold items, completed items. Ended recently. Ooh, 130? That's not that bad. So this is one thing I find interesting. The difference between the raw prices and then the PSA 10. So you have 130 for raw, then PSA 10s are what, 280? Are those English actually? Yeah, they are English. 280, 290. Actually, what was that Charizard card right there? Oh, it changed. Crap. What is this? Oh, I've seen that card before. Like 280, 290? What's the difference there? Let's do 290 minus 130. $160 difference. Nearly doubled in price. Then you look at the Crystal Lugia. We had a raw one for like, say, $300. Then the PSA 10 was $15K. That's a massive difference right there. Is that what stuff's going to be like in the future for these? Or do you think... I mean, like, the thing is, too, you have to take into account it's harder to find those older cards in good grades because, like, not everybody was grading cards back then. A lot of the cards now, it's like what people still have laying around from back then. Like, look at a 9 is in the same price as Raw. That's crazy. I'm going to have to get one of these cards. These are too cool. I like these things. They're awesome. Lugia. Oh, if I pulled that card, that'd be the craziest thing, though. This was hyped when Pokemon was releasing this stuff. Lost Origin, Silver Tempest. It was crazy. But, oh, yeah. This is the one I've been wanting. This is the card I've been wanting for a while. Pokemon. Now, I still have been deciding, do I want English or Japanese? I haven't been able to decide, but you look at, let's look up the English one. Now, it's not Origins. I always say Origins. It's Lost Origin. VMAX. Pikachu. This is what I want. Pikachu VMAX. PSA 10. With red. I mean, this might be top 5 Pokemon card of all time for me. They're in a stadium battling. It's literally red. Do you see that? It's red. With the Pikachu VMAX. And the thing is, I've explained this before, it's the same artwork, I'm pretty sure, from the Pikachu, Vivid, Voltage, Pikachu VMAX, Rainbow, Rare. Oh, actually, it's slightly different. I guess the Pikachus are looking in a different direction. How much is this card actually right now? 300 for a 10 and some grade, I don't know. I guess, yeah, about $250, $300 for a 10. But this one right here, I love this card so much. One of my favorite cards of all time. The artwork on this thing is beautiful. It's not that much, too. Look, $72. The one thing you have to be careful, though, with a lot of these modern cards, and you're buying them graded, actually look at the card. Like, I've seen countless cards where I'm, like, these ones specifically, where, like, there's whitening on the edges, and it's, like, graded a 10. I'm like, that shouldn't be a 10. Or the centering on the back is whack. I'm like, that shouldn't be a 10. This one's, I might actually buy this one. This is a good deal. I don't think that's too much. Let's do lowest price, filter, graded. Nope, I want yes. Then grade, let's shoot 10. I was going to show all these other ones. These never caught on, did they? They weren't too cool. This one's really cool, too. Red and Pikachu on Mount... Oh, no. Is it Mount Silver? You know what? I might be noticing this for the first time. It's not Mount Silver, is it? No, it's not. Because I always thought it was snowy because I saw, like, the white up here in the background. I think that's just the clouds. Like, oh, that's so cool that they did that. But where's the VMAX one? There's 78, 78. Where's the one we were just looking at? Oh, might have been more because they probably had shipping. That knocked it up in price a bit. But yeah, the thing is, though, I've been debating. Do I want an English one or a Japanese one? Because the Japanese ones, I believe, are actually, like, better cards. Like, you look at a lot of these later Sword and Shield era cards, the Japanese ones are actually worth more. Yeah, they're worth more. It's crazy. Now, the reason for that is the lines on the cards, like the texture, you could say, is a lot more detailed on the Japanese ones compared to the English ones. Like, I'll show you here. You can kind of see it in the background. Look at Red's pants. See how there's the ridges? See the lines on it from the texture for the full art cards. Look around Pikachu's hand. You see all the... Let's use this example. Look at Pikachu's hand and look around it. See all those lines and stuff? So this is what it looks like on English. Like, the main thing is the spacing on the lines. That, and you can see it, like, it follows all the way up into the background and stuff. Like, you see all the lines, the texture on the cards. Now, if you look at the Japanese one, Let's find a good picture of it. You can't... no, that's not really that great of a picture. You can't tell. Here. Let's look at this one. Okay, you can you might be able to tell. I'm not sure. It kind of looks grainy when you zoom in. So what I'm getting at is the lines are so much closer together on the Japanese ones. The detail is so much greater. Like the English ones, like it's like you see like you look at the card and you see the lines, like it stands out. The Japanese ones, like the lines are there, but they're so finite and small, like they kind of blend together perfectly. It's great. Like I've seen a lot of people compare it on the Umbreon, the Moonbreon, the differences between the two. And because of that, I'm like, I don't know, do I want to get the Japanese one instead? I might get an English one raw and a Japanese one graded. Here, let's look up Let's look at Moonbreon. Surely it'll come up, right? Yeah, here we go. Ooh, this one's good because you got the... Oh, that's a fake one. Never mind. Where's the real one? Okay, here's a... That's not Japanese. That's, what? Korean. 550. Oh, yeah. So the Korean one, you can see it great. Yeah. Look at Umbreon. So you see the lines on Umbreon? All the different lines there. And then we'll look at the lines on the English one. Here's an English one. Like, there's so much more space between each line on the English ones. Now, I showed you a Korean one. I don't know if it's true on Korean as much as it is on Japanese. Umbreon. Let's look up Umbreon VMAX. Alt art. And then let's look language, Japanese. I don't know the name of the set. I apologize. Yeah, just look at it, dude. It's so, like the texture is just, it's night and day. It's not even the same thing. It's so different. This one actually doesn't even look like it's the lines. It looks like it's a completely different card. You see this? Look, it's like the sparkles on the Japanese one. And then the English one, is this how all the Japanese ones are? I can't even tell. It looks like it's sparkly on here. I mean, I'll note the Japanese ones look way better than the English ones. So, like, look at the Japanese one. Look at the sparkles and all that. That is a beautiful card. Look at the sparkles and all that. And then let's hop over to the English one. Yeah, dude, it's just not even the same card. Do you see that difference? Oh my gosh, that's insane. I've never noticed it was that big of a difference. I might buy one of these just to see what they're like. The fake ones? I have that card and that card. Dude, I have the cards that they're making fake. What is that? What happened to this? Ultra Pro. Would they break it out of a slab? What the heck is this? What is this listing, dude? Do you see this? I wouldn't trust this. You see the lines and stuff on it? You couldn't even tell those were there. Like, so again, this is a perfect example, actually. So you can see the lines on the English one vividly. It jumps out a lot. Like, let me go to, let's go to that card's weird. I don't know what that is. Oh my God. Here we go. Look at this. Okay, okay. You can't see it as well in the English one. I'm going to save that listing. I'm going to jump back to that one in a sec. Look at Under the Moon. Look under the moon. You can see, can you see? Yeah, you can see the lines. Look at all the lines on the screen. Like, you can see them. They jump out at you. And then look at the card as a whole. Like, it's a cool card. Then look at this Japanese one. Like, you can barely see the... Like, look how finite the difference is between those lines. Around Umbreon's ears. The tips of the ears. Right there on the right side of the Umbreon. Like, oh my god. The difference is insane. This is a cool card, too. I will note. It's a really cool card. I haven't even been paying attention to the prices of these. Oh. 1,300? 600 for an 8? God, I wish I'd bought more Evolving Skies. You know what I really like from Evolving Skies? The Rayquaza. Not the VMAX one. This one. I love this card right here. I don't remember her name. But she's like Rayquaza's like... I don't know if trainer is the right word to use. Maybe tamer would be a better word. That's an awesome card. Excuse me, though. I'd love to have that card. This is such a cool card. Oh my gosh. Like, see what I mean with the lines? Like, you can see them vividly on the card, how they're all over. The Japanese ones, you can't tell, really. Because there's the different, like, honestly, so picture the English ones, how there's the lines there. The Japanese one, it's literally like, put another line between the gap of each line on the English ones. That's how the difference is. Dude, look how cool that artwork is in that Rayquaza. Or Rayquaza, as you could say. It has a Whismur there as well. That's hilarious. Is that a Mega Ring? With unknowns on it? Dude, I might have to get this card. The details on this card? I don't know her name. Again, I apologize. But she's got a Mega Ring down there? How did no one notice that? That is crazy. This was during Sword and Shield. She's got the Mega Ring right there. Imagine if they gave us a Charizard with red on it, and red had the Mega Ring. Or a Lon. Oh my god, dude. People would have gone insane. That would have been so cool. I'm going to have to get one of these cards, though. Raw's only like 70 bucks. How much is it? 10. 180. That's a cool card, too. One card I really like, though. I want to get a Raw one for my binder. Crown Zenith. Regigigas V Star. This artwork right here might be one of my favorite ones ever made. You guys know I love like the Pokemon lore and all that stuff. It is Regigigas pulling the mountains. Look at him. Regigigas is like standing in some water. He's got this rope wrapped around these islands, and he's pulling them. And Regigigas is like the continent puller of Pokemon. Like, that's what he did. It's so cool. I love this artwork so much. Now that I'm here, how much is this thing in a 10? Oh, 5 days left on that. Yeah, that's got a while. 75. Okay. I don't know. Again, I would just want that card. I would just want it raw. Like, look, $7 raw. I'm gonna have to get one. That's just too cool. Again, I gotta do like a mail day. I gotta just order a bunch of these cards I really want and have been wanting. Like, the first two I'd get, this Regigigas card and the red Pikachu card. Those two right away, I'm like, I want those so bad. I'd buy those. I would buy those cards and just make a video of all these different cards I've been wanting and just acquire all in this one video. I think that'd be something really cool to do. But let's look at the big boy. I will note, one thing I always have been kind of salty about, they never gave us a Gold Star Deoxys in EX Deoxys, but Gold Star Rayquaza is just, this is the peak of the Gold Stars, peak of the Ruby and Sapphire era, like the king of the EX era, you could say. This thing's just too cool. I was so close to buying a Japanese one for like $600 about like a year and a half, 2 years ago maybe. I was debating it. I was thinking about it. I can't lie. I was thinking about getting one. But I mean, look, a 4 is $3,000. Like, this looks gross, dude. I wouldn't want to buy that. Because, like, look at the front of it, dude. All the rips and stuff at the top. Like, nah, man. 3,000 though. This is a card that would be, look, on bid a 9 for 8K. Like, this is the card. I believe this thing's second only to base set Charizard for most valuable Pokemon cards. Look at this. 80K. We were just looking at the Lugia and saying the Crystal Lugia was expensive at 20 racks. 80,000. That's 4 of those Lugias. Oh my god, look at that. That's so cool. Oh, it says to Steven, though. That kind of ruins it. I assume that's the artist. Yeah, it is. Look, his signature's down there, and he drew a Rayquaza on the card. Like, look at how beautiful that artwork looks. This is like, dude, the Gold Star cards are just a different breed. Different gravy, you could say. The Gold Star cards I love so much. They're so cool. Because, again, I'm thinking I want to get something that's, like, the centerpiece of my collection. I'm, like, looking for cards. I'm like, what is going to be the card? This is one of the ones I've looked at. But they're just too expensive, man. I would have to sell all of my sealed stuff to buy one. One thing I will look at. Let's look at this real quick. One Piece manga Shanks. I love this card. Look at this thing. Now, 1,500, dude. I almost bought one of these. It was about a year ago. I almost bought one of these for 1,300. Now the English ones are like, I think like 2,300. Over $1,000 nearly increase in price in just a year. I should have bought it. That would have been the biggest come up I had ever had. $1,000 in less than 10 months. It would have been insane, but I didn't. So now, if I were to get one, I'd settle for a Japanese one, because I'm not spending that much on an English one. It's too much. But again, like, I viewed this as, like, this is the base set Charizard of the One Piece TCG. The risk, though, the reason why I didn't buy it is, like, I don't know how the One Piece TCG is going to play out. Yeah, it's big and popular right now, but, like, you just never know. And spend that much on something, this is the other card I really want. That one right there. That card. The Serial Shanks card, the flagship battle winner one. I've gone back and forth between that one or the manga one. That one's like 2,000 though. I would sell a bunch of sealed stuff I have to buy that. And this was the most expensive one you could pull out of a pack until Gear 5 Luffy came along. The thing is though, I believe the next set is going to be with Roger and Whitebeard. It's called Two Legends, or not the next one, the one after. It releases like May for Japanese. And if we get a manga Whitebeard or Roger, I might want to get a manga Roger. That would be so sick. But I love this card, because this is from volume 25, I think. I'm pretty sure I explained this before. Like, that whole time in One Piece, the Jaya arc, volumes 24 and 25, I don't know the chapters off the top of my head. That's some of my favorite One Piece there is. Like, that part of the story is just so cool. This card's so awesome too. I love this thing so much. I don't know, maybe I do get one. Maybe I do get one, because that would then be the centerpiece of my collection, because I like One Piece as well. I love One Piece. My favorite story there is. But I'm trying to think, was there other cards I wanted to look at? I had a bunch of, I feel like I had more I wanted to look at. There's something, like, before I start looking at something else, I just want to check real quick. Was there one other thing I had that I was going to look at? Oh, nah, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! I wasn't talking about Ghost Rare Stardust. You know what? How much is Gold Star Mewtwo? Gold Star Mewtwo. Oh, Lord. See, here's a 1. Let's see, how does this one look? Like, that's not bad, dude. For a 1, I feel like this one looks decent, doesn't it? Compared to some of the other ones we've seen tonight. This looks decent. This looks like that Lugia, or no, that base set first edition Charizard we saw on a 4. This looks like in better condition than that, doesn't it? $325, dude. That's kind of a... That seems like it's kind of a deal. Can you get a raw one that cheap? Oh, these are from Holland Phantoms as well. That was the pair, the Pikachu and Mewtwo. I mean, Japanese ones seem to be easy to get. About little over $100 for a Japanese one. The thing is, the Japanese ones have the silver borders. And, I don't know, the yellow borders are just... It's too iconic for me from back then. You, buddy, I don't want to see your fingernail. Trim your nails. Dude, honestly, that one, looks like it's in good condition. Where's some other raw ones for around that price? Hang on, everybody. We might be getting a PSA 1 Gold Star Mewtwo. I mean, I guess here's a 4, though, for $450. Like, that's not that much of a difference for... Again, dude, I don't know. This one looks like it's good. How much? What does this one look like? That one's got some black spots on it. Dude, am I crazy? Or does this one look insanely good for being a 1? I mean, the front doesn't appear... I mean, that might be a smudge, like a crease type thing right there. I guess that top left corner, there's a big crease, I guess. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be in good condition. It's a 1. But, I don't know. I might shoot this guy an offer. Is there a description on it? Please, yeah, we're just basic stuff. Again, just to have the card. Gold Star Mewtwo. Now, I will note, I've never liked this card too much. But I feel like that's cheap. If you imagine, shoot him an offer for $250 just to see. Here's the one, though. Oh, Lord, this is the card for me. Gold Star Gyarados. I said, so one thing I want in my binder is, I have 4-page, the 4-pocket binder. I say 4-page, the 4-pocket binders. And I've always said, if I were to put all of my single cards in a binder, the first page is going to be Crystal Ho-Oh, Crystal Lugia, Gold Star Regice, Gold Star Metagross. And I wanted to continue that onto the next page with another 2 Gold Stars and another 2 Crystals. The other 2 Crystals I would probably be Nidoking and Kingdra, so it'd be Crystals, 4 Crystals, 4 Gold Stars. It'd be Ho-Oh, Lugia, Nidoking, Kingdra for the Crystals. All the Crystals from Aquapolis, plus Ho-Oh from Skyridge, with Ho-Oh being the mascot, you could say, of Skyridge. And then the next side, the Gold Star cards. I already have Regice and Metagross. Gyarados would be the next one I'd want. Gyarados would 100% be the next one I would want on that page. That would be so sick. There's not really other Gold Star. Let's just look up Gold Star Pokemon cards. I'm worried fake cards are going to pop up. Or other things that aren't Gold Stars. I wonder, what's the cheapest Gold Star card on eBay? Oh, no, it's just going to show the Umbreons and stuff, isn't it? Oh, see, this is going to be the one from, the World Championship deck. Yeah, that is one issue with looking at these. You're going to find the other cards. I mean, oh, that's on bid. Let's look at buy now. Filter, buy it now. Nope. Buy it now. There we go. That's what I want to look for. Dude, I'm kind of surprised at how cheap these are. A 10 for the Umbreon is only $82. Now, I know I was just saying Umbreon I think is overrated. But I will admit, this is still a really cool card. I was thinking of getting one of these, actually. Because this is something I could see going up. Because, like, people say, oh, it's a reprint of the card. Like, but you have to understand. The ones before were from the Pop series. They're not from normal sets. They are so insanely rare. It is just, like, unfathomable, you could say. But then, like, dude, the Umbreon one, having it be reprinted like this, and they're, like, really easy to find right now, and they might be rather cheap now because of the fact that, like, they're not that old, and they were just in, celebrations and all that, so, like, a lot of people graded them right away, because they're looking at how rare the normal one is, and, like, oh, this is so rare, then it floods the market with them, and they're super cheap. And you look at it, it's like, I could see this going up in value over time. Like, a lot. Look at this, dude. Error. Because it's got the crimp on the bottom from the packaging it's in. I only had one Greninja that didn't have that. From that I opened up from the ETBs. These are really cool, though. I believe this is this Chinese? Oh, this was Japanese as well? Yeah, these were cool. The silver borders with the 25th logo right there. That's cool. So I guess Mewtwo is the next cheapest one, it seems like. See, this is more my speed. This is the kind of stuff I'm buying. The Suicune's a cool one, too. I don't know. I've never been the biggest fan of those. Alakazam one. See, this isn't even Shiny Alakazam. They just made him purple. Shiny Alakazam's pink. The Entei's meh. Oh, I just remembered the card I was thinking of that I wanted to look up. I just remembered it. I'll look it up here in a sec. Like, that's not the shiny of it either. That's crazy to think about. There's so many Gold Star cards where it's not even the actual shiny. Like, that's not shiny Regirock. That's crazy. Like, shiny Regirock's like dark brown. Look, mine's in better condition than that, and it's English. I'm gonna have to grade my Regice. That thing might actually be valuable. Again, I bought it years ago for like I bought it years ago for I think it was $30 on eBay. It was like 20, 30, 40 maybe. It wasn't that much at all. I have always liked this card too, Kyogre. And the Groudon too. The Groudon's awesome. Again, this is what I've explained. So we played the playthrough, the Shiny Nuzlocke with Shiny Groudon. It was like a lime green. In the cards, it looks gold, doesn't it? It looks like the Shiny's gold instead of the lime green. I wonder what's in your boxes that you never opened. Do that. If I'm not, I gotta be honest. I've thought that as well. Like I have a bunch of good stuff. Like I have 2 Evolutions booster boxes. Surely there's a Charizard in there. The Wild Blaze. I mean, surely there's a Mega Charizard in that. Who knows what's in like those Ash Greninja boxes of the X and Y era. Champion's Path. I mean, I doubt there's one of the Charizards in there. That would be crazy though. I think what are like the big chase. I have some Evolving Skies, not too much though. I mean Celebrations. Who knows all the stuff that could be in there. I was kind of surprised how much Celebrations I had. I have a decent amount of that stuff. What's that? Shiny Magikarp promo? I don't know if I've ever seen that card before. I'm going to look up the card I remembered. Speaking of which, if I could have one of these sealed. The Hidden Fates Shiny Charizard. This card right here, how much is it? 700? Like, if I were to spend a bunch of money on a card... Look, this is the one I pulled. I pulled this. The Espeon. I pulled it out of the only Hidden Fates tin I ever opened. I mean, honestly, I would want to if I were to spend a lot of money on one card, I would want to get like a vintage card. If I were to get any modern high dollar card, it'd be this. This is going to go down, I'm telling you guys. Like, I've mentioned this before. I think I made a short about this. I think this card is going to go down as one of the most iconic Pokemon cards of all time. This was Hidden Fates. This is what, like, kind of... So, Pokemon blew up with the start of the pandemic, Champion's Path, during that time. But, like, the kind of mini, like, blow up it had before that was with this card in Hidden Fates. Just look at how Hidden Fates has impacted Pokemon as a whole. We had Hidden Fates. Then we had Shining Fates. Now we have Paldean Fates. Like, it created a trend where each generation we get a shiny set, and it all started with this. Just watching videos of people open this. Like, Tim the Tatman opened Hidden Fates and pulled one of these. Dude, I like this card. I really like this card. It's so cool. Again, just the allure around it. It's Hidden Fates, like the GX cards. Oh, that is so sick. A graded Hidden Fates card. Or pack. That is super awesome. Maybe I get one of these. What is this? Whoa, a master set? Look at YY, Leafeon, Golisopod. I saw something today. So the person that designed Golisopod, that's the only Pokemon they've ever designed. And they haven't designed another one since. That's, like, we gotta get them designing more. That's a phenomenal design. Will they ever remake the first base set cards? I mean, I think the closest we'll get to that is with Evolutions. At the end of X and Y with Evolutions, where they reprinted the majority of the set. And then, like the 25th anniversary set, Celebrations, we had the base set, it was, Blastoise, Venusaur, and Charizard. That's the closest we'll probably ever get to those. If I'm being honest, like, so they did Evolutions. I hope they do that for, like, for Neo Genesis. I think that'd be cool. Bring Lugia back. You have the starters from Johto. Like, I think that would be really cool. I was kind of hoping, because, like, you see Hidden Fates kind of kicked off that trend. Hidden Fates was the first of these true shiny sets. Now, yes, you could argue there was the other shiny sets before. I mean, during that same generation, you had Shining Fates. We've talked about that before. Or, Shining Legends, my bad. Shining Legends. I get the names mixed up. You have Shining Legends, Hidden Fates, Shining Fates. Like, the names get confusing. Shining Legends, though. That set was a shiny set because it was around, like, these Shining cards. But there wasn't too many of them. I mean, look, this is full arts alone. All the shiny cards that were in Hidden Fates. Then you have the normal shinies as well, not the non-full art ones. Like, it was the first true shiny set. Now, again, you could say Neo Destiny way back in Gen 2 because that had the first Shining cards in them, and there was a big bulk of them in there. But no. This was the first true shiny Pokemon card set we ever had. And it then carried on over the trend with Shining Fates and then Paldean Fates now. And seeing how this started that trend, I was kind of hoping Evolutions would have started a similar trend where they kind of almost retro or reprint some of the older sets that fans really like. I think that'd be really cool. But honestly, I doubt they'll do that now at this point. But there's a lot of cool ones in here. Lucario's one I've always liked. Articuno's one I've always liked. The Greninja I have a bunch of. I bought a bunch of just raw ones. Glaceon's cool. Mewtwo's cool. The Lycanrocs. Buzzwole. The Umbreon, obviously. Altaria's awesome. This was such a good set. This is one of the best sets of all time. There's a Darkrai. Who's that? To the left of Silvally there. Is it Noivern? It's not Naganadel, right? Naganadel's, yeah, orange. What is that? I think it's Noivern. Oh, yeah, here are the promos down here. Metagross, Rayquaza, Zoroark. Oh, that's so sick, that Zoroark. This is one of the best cards. I think that's the second most valuable card in this set. the Cynthia, because the Cynthia has shiny Lucario and Garchomp in it. Honestly, the Garchomp you don't even know because it looks so similar. Dude, just Shining Fates, or Hidden Fates. I mean, Reshiram as well. Oh my god, dude, this is such a good set. This is one of the best sets. This might be a top 5 set of all time for me. I might have to open one up. I might have to open up a hidden. Not one of mine. The rest of the Hidden Fates tins I have, I'm keeping sealed. I'm gonna have to. How much are they? Dude, I'm thinking about this now. Here's another master set. We can see better. Oh, it was Noivern. Yeah, it was Noivern. I love this card. The Mosaic Birds. How much is that one, actually? Hidden Fates. Just birds? ETB promo. I'm going to buy one of these. 64 for a 10? This is one of the coolest things Pokemon's ever done. Look at this right here. Imagine they did this for, like, the other trios as well. Imagine we got this for the original 3 Reggies. We get it for Reshiram, Zekrom, Curem, Gyarados, or not Gyarados, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Entei, Suicune, Raikou. Like, this mosaic artwork of the 3 pairs of the birds. Like, that is so cool, man. I'm gonna have to get one of these. I'm gonna get one of these. A 10's only $60. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna do a mail day video soon. I'm gonna spend like, I'll spend like $100 on different cards. Get this, get the Regigigas, get the Pikachu. Oh my god, these things are so cool. That is one thing I kind of do want in my collection. A Hidden Fate CTB. They have reprinted them so many times. I've never gotten one, though. $179. That's not too crazy expensive. $160. Kind of was thinking they'd be more. How much is a tin? $70? Like, that's not too wild. So then 70 divided by 4 cards, or 4 packs. All right, calculator. Come on, calculator. 70 divided by 4, 17 and a half, about $18 a pack. About $18 a pack. I mean, that's what, like, you think about it, like, the packs retailed, or the tins retailed for what, $20? And now it's nearly, each pack is what originally retail was for the whole tin. What about Hidden Fate's box? Because they did make, boxes. I have the Charizard one I showed in my video. 75. Nah, not those pin boxes. I'm looking for the reprint boxes. Wow, are these more than the tins? Dude, I remember seeing one of these. I remember seeing one of these in the store. No, not this, actually. Oh, did I? I might have seen one of those in the store. It was, I know for, yeah, look. So the tins are more or the boxes are more than the tins. That's kind of surprising. I mean, the boxes are cooler, I'll note that. But the tins were the original stuff. These. I remember seeing these in the store. Dude, I don't know if I'll ever forgive myself for not buying these. I remember seeing these in the store at my Target. I remember I was there. Again, I wasn't actively buying Pokemon cards at the time, but I remember because my Target, so they redid the layout of my Target, but you used to walk in, there was the 2 entrances, there's like the big Target sign in the middle, and there's an entrance on the left and an entrance on the right. If you walked in the entrance on the right, just to your left, right when you walked in, there was the Starbucks just on the left, and then just in front of that, there was the registers that stretched along like the middle of the two, between the 2 entrances, and on the end of the registers, there was the card section in the front. So you walk in the right entrance, just to your left, at the end of the registers, there's the card section. Now, there was some stuff there, but in the back, so if you walk in the left entrance, and you go to the back left corner, there is the kind of end of the toy aisle, and as you come forward, you have the toy aisles, then the electronics, then the very front's like the books and stuff and movies and all that. So you walk in the left entrance, your front left is like the Funko Pops and like that type of stuff on that wall right there, the outside facing wall. They have the books and movies and DVDs and all that stuff, and the games and all that. Then you get into the electronics section. Then just beyond the electronics section is where you get into the toys. One of the first aisles they have, like, for the toys, they have those end caps. So the end of the aisles. Now, it wasn't like in the middle, like out in the open. It was on facing the back wall. You had the end cap with trading cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember Dragon Ball and Pokemon. I remember seeing on the end wall, bottom left, sitting by itself because there wasn't much left, this Metagross box. I vividly remember seeing it there, and I remember I almost bought it because I love Shiny Metagross, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, one of my favorite Shinies of all time, and I have the Gold Star Metagross. I'm like, I should get this, and I didn't. To this day, I regret not getting it. That would have been so cool, because, like, back then, I wasn't, again, actively buying Pokemon cards, but, like, if I had gotten that, like, how much is that thing? Hidden Fates Metagross spot. So how come they all have them together? Sealed, brand new, $250. So how many packs are in here? 10 packs. So authenticity. Is this from StockX? That's disgusting. So what? 10 times 5, because the going rate was $5 a pack. 10 packs. $50. Probably maybe $55, $60 retail. And then it's like $250 now. I mean, I got water on the screen. That's not like crazy expensive compared to what it was retail right now. But like, just to have gotten in to have it. Oh my God, did they make these? I've never seen these. Oh my God, so when they reprinted these boxes, did they make that Rayquaza? I knew the Rayquaza came in this big box right here. Is this where the playmat came in? Surely, it was the Ultra Premium Collection box. Yeah, full-size playmat. I have the playmat. I'll show you guys real quick. I have that playmat. I bought this on eBay years ago for, I don't remember how much. I should go full cam, shouldn't I? Look, I have the playmat. Isn't it awesome? Look at that. You got Mewtwo, the birds, Rayquaza under the Hidden Fates logo right here. In the middle, you got Zoroark right there. Metagross over here. Charizard on the bottom. I think Mew's in there. Mew's not shiny, though. Actually, the birds aren't shiny. Mew's not shiny, but Rayquaza's shiny, Mewtwo's shiny, Charizard's shiny, and Metagross is shiny. The ones that matter. Mewtwo, Metagross, Charizard, Rayquaza, and Zoroark. This thing's awesome, and it came in that. I don't know why I've never seen this before. That's a lot of money, though. $400 for a sealed thing I'll never open. This is really cool, though. This box. I can't believe... I wonder what year those released. I'm going to have to look that up. What year those came out? I have never seen those before until literally right now. This is my first time ever seeing those. That's so cool. Hey, let's do some research real quick. Let's do some research on the Charizard, because honestly, like, this might be the perfect... I've been saying I want, like, one big card. And if I were to buy a vintage card, I wouldn't be able to buy a nice one, because they're just too expensive. Like, the Mewtwo, 5 racks. Rayquaza, out of my price range. If I were to buy one, it'd be like a 1. I'm spending over $1,000 on it. This, though, I mean, $600, yes, is a lot of money. But again, my reason for getting this is sell a bunch of stuff I have to consolidate my collection, and then buy one thing that I could have as the centerpiece of my collection of sealed products. And it kind of match up as well, because I have the Wild Blaze with the Mega Charizard, and then the Shiny Charizard from Hidden Fates next to it. So it appears as if, and like, this is a flex to have, isn't it? PSA 10 of the Charizard. From, like, all these Charizards here, this one, the one from Champion's Path, the only reason we have those is because of this one. Only reason we have those is because of this. So sick, I wouldn't buy that one. That guy's got 14 feedback. I would buy one from a legit seller. If I'm spending this much money on a card, make sure I get one from a legit seller. Like $635 or best offer. See if you get it for like $600. Let's see how much. No. Now I'm see, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this stream. I'm literally showing you guys what I do when I'm looking for cards like this. So you go to ended recently, and let's look at. Let's look. That's crazy. A 10 for this is 33. I remember when these boxes first came out, the Champions Path ETBs. The promo card was going for like $50. You literally were making your money back from the promo card alone. Oh, look, yeah, 600. Oh my God, literally exactly the price I was saying. I will note, one of the craziest packs I have ever seen. PokeRev pulled the normal Charizard GX and the shiny Charizard GX in the same pack. It was insane. Again, PokeRev's had, I think he's opened the best packs of all time. The not Stormfront. Was it Stormfront? It was Platinum. Pokemon Platinum. He got, is this just from Platinum? It's not even like, oh yeah, it's just from Platinum. So he pulled this Lotad and the Level X Garatina in the same pack. Insane. He got this Dark Tyranitar and the Shining Tyranitar we were looking at earlier in the same pack. That was an error box, though. That isn't normally supposed to happen. The Lotad one is because that's in the reverse hollow spot, and the Level X Garatina's in the hollow spot. This was an error box he was opening, where he got the Dark Tyranitar and the Shining Tyranitar in the same pack. And then you got the Hidden Fates Charizard, the normal GX and the shiny GX in the same pack, because the shinies are their own separate like slot. It's like it's kind of like the e-reader ones, where Expedition you have the non-hollow rare, the reverse hollow, and the hollow. These had, I think it might have been shiny hollow, or it was reverse hollow. It might have been. I don't recall off the top of my head, but nonetheless, you were able to pull like the normal rare cards and a shiny card in the same pack, and he did that with 2 Charizards. It was insane. Yo, Mayo, thank you for watching tonight. I appreciate it. Again, so I'm going to try to start, I think I'm going to start doing these night streams every night. About this time, I'm going to start doing these every night, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to stream, obviously, during the day still, and then I think I'm going to start doing these every night, because the night streams are just a different vibe. I love doing these. It's so much fun. I think I'm going to start doing it. There might, like, maybe not every single night, because I will note I edit a lot of the videos at night. So, there might be certain nights where I don't have time. But for the most, or maybe I just started a little later, and it's like just, this is going to be about a 2-hour stream. And maybe instead of doing a 2 hours, maybe just doing like an hour stream or something like that. It's 3:30 a.m. for me, Jacket. Oh my, yo, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I think you probably said before, where are you from? 3:30 a.m. That'd be a great tattoo. Oh, were you talking about the playmat? That would be sick, dude. Dude, I don't get tattoos myself. Oh, from London? Oh my God. Actually, so no, yes. So noon here is 6 p.m. Oh my God, yo, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. But I'm not one, like, I don't have any tattoos. I don't plan on getting any tattoos. But like I watch people like Tim the Tatman. He talked about his tattoos all the time, and I see like McGregor and that kind of stuff. Dude, if I were to ever get something, I wouldn't get some like one little thing. I would want a mural. I'd want like my whole back or whole chest. Like I'm not doing like one little thing here or there. I'd like that playmat. I'm mad like that whole thing on my back. Like I would do something like that. That would be insane. That would be so cool. But the Paldean tins. Actually, you know what? When do those come out? The Paldean Fates tins. And again, I apologize, everyone. I keep coughing, snorting, doing all this. I apologize. I'm still sick and stuff. I wanted to stream though. It's so much fun streaming. Paldean Fates Charizard tin. When's the release date on these? Pick up tomorrow at GameStop. Oh my god, they're available right now. Target has them. Dang, I might have to try to get one of these. Actually, I do want to get one. I'm going to open it up on the channel. Does Amazon have them? You know, let's check Amazon real quick. Hey, let me go full cam. Pokémon. Amazon has them. So I'll show you guys. This is how I buy Pokemon cards on Amazon. So I know for a fact these are how the right way. So you look down here, Amazon. Right here. Ships from and sold by Amazon. That's how you know, like, it's legit. You're getting it directly from Amazon. Now, are these tins shipped from and sold by Amazon? I'm buying one. As soon as I end this stream, I'm buying one of these. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna buy some of these right after this stream. Yo, Jacket, shout out to you. 3 a.m. tuning in, just mentioning the tins. I'm buying some. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. Hopefully, I don't know if they'll get here in time though for a video this weekend. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. Oh, let's go, dude. I want to open some up so bad. That's gonna be so sick. Should we do it in the flames? Should I do it in the flames again? Oh, do we go back to the fire? For opening that tin, I might have to. That might be, the Charizard tin in the fire. I think I might have to do that for that opening. Okay, so it's not going to be this weekend's video. It'll be the weekend after, probably. But, oh my gosh. There's so many. I got so much content right now. We're making. Oh my god. I'm ordering that as soon as I end this stream. That's so crazy. But actually, look at this. So I'll finish wrapping up explaining this real quick. Looking at these cards here, what I like to look at is the prices of them, like, as of recent. So you have the Charizard GX right here, the shiny one, and it'll say $599.99, $600, and let's keep scrolling down. Now, the problem is the normal Charizard GXs are all over the place. But actually, it looks like $640 was going, $630, $615, $649. So, like, as I'm looking right now, if I could get one for under $600, I'll be hyped. Oh my god, I've always wanted this card right here. This was a fan-made card, I believe. It won the illustration, like, contest thing. That card's so cool. Like, here, look. We have these because of that shiny Charizard. Now, my brother, he pulled this one. My brother pulled this one. Oh, excuse me, out of Shiny Star V, the Japanese one. So I have to get this card. No. I'm getting this card. I think I'm gonna have to. I'll think now. I will not. I'm not making this spur of the moment decision. I'm gonna think about this for like a week or two. But so for instance, my brother, he pulled Mega Charizard Y, the full art one, out of Evolutions. Or actually, it went the other way. I pulled Mega Charizard X out of Flash Fire. He pulled Mega Charizard Y out of Evolutions. he pulled the Shiny Charizard V out of Shiny Star V, which is Shining Fates. Now I gotta get the one out of Hidden Fates. So we he has Mega Charizard Y, I have Mega Charizard X. He has Shiny Charizard V, I have Shiny Charizard GX. That would be so sick. I'm gonna have to get it just because of that. But look, actually, there was one 580. When was that? February? Oh my god, how many sales are there of this thing? We're still in February? 600, 650, 630. Can I scroll down far? I want to see like a while. Like, have they gone up or down? All right, here we go, January. Oh god, dude, that thing's over 1,000 now. I've always wanted that card. That's from Generations. $590. So have they gone up a little bit? $650. Actually, no, it seems like they're right around. Oh no, so they did go up a little bit. Look, $520, $560. God, dude, that almost 600. They've almost gone up $100. Nah, actually, look here though. So it seems like they're around like $600 is about the price. How much is an Expedition box? Oh, that's probably like what? Let me guess. I'm gonna guess 25,000. $26,000. Look, I saw this for a second. I'm like, there's no way. But it's an open one. They just have the wrapping and the empty box. Yeah, look. $25K. 4 racks for shipping? What the? That might be the only one up. You don't see those things up very often. That's crazy. That much? Hey, I want to look up, how much is this card? 2,500 for a 10? What the? No way. Oh my god, dude. That's insane. Again, this is mine of this is my favorite card in my collection. Crystal Lugia is my favorite card of all time, but the sentimental attachment to this, my Mega Charizard, makes it my favorite card of all time. That is insane that card's that much now. I remember trying to buy one for like $300. And I didn't because I thought it was too much. Flash Fire is just insane, dude. It is so expensive. But the card of the night is the PSA 10 Hidden Fate Zard. This is I'm going to look at this. I'm going to start doing some research on this. I'm going to look into this some more. I might try to get one. This might be the card I try to get. This might be it. This might be it. I had no plans going into this stream to actually decide on something at the end, but this might be it. I might have to get this. This card's too cool. I'm going to wrap this stream up here. To everyone that took the time to tune in, I thank you all so very much. Jacket and Mayo and Teleon, anyone else that took the time to tune in, I thank you all so very much. Again, I do apologize. I've been coughing and stuff this stream. I hate being on stream, like coughing, snorting, clearing my throat, doing all this stuff. I do apologize about that, but I mean, like I said, I'm sick. I'm doing my best. I wanted to stream so bad. I apologize I wasn't a stream earlier today. I did post that video because I didn't stream earlier today, but I am going to try to stream tomorrow during the day like normal, and then tomorrow there will be a night stream as well. As for this night stream tonight, that is all for tonight. I thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and this is the Poke Plus.